Welcome back to episode 16 of Europa playthrough of the PC survival game Stationeers. So last time we had a bit of a tragedy in the greenhouse here, and the heaters got stuck on due to, I still don't actually know what due to, something. That said, I haven't yet fully watched the video back. I'm actually recording the last episode and this episode back to back, and the episode from the last one is still busy just processing on my other computer. So I still don't know. Maybe I'll watch it back and see something obvious, but I still can't figure out what went wrong there. Anyway, in the meantime, nice chunk of CO2 just came flying in. In the meantime, we do seem to have now got the heat and light in the greenhouse under control. Food is desperately low. We are going to try to solve that problem a different way. We are going to try to solve that problem, bearing in mind I'm on zero food, so my health is falling constantly, with a trader. I have no idea whether I can build this in time. Well, I have an idea whether I can build this in time. Pretty damn sure I can't, but let's give it a go. So we need quite a few things to make this happen. So I need some landing pad basic pieces. I need 10 of them, and luckily we've got just enough steel to make 10, so I'm going to leave that to chunter away over there. Over here I am going to make up some frames. I was thinking about using steel frames. It would use less materials, but actually, given that I need to save all my steel right now, I'm going to make iron frames. I think I can I've either got iron, or if not, there's certainly some happily cooking in there that I can deal with, but I have got some in my inventory still, so I can smelt some up. I was trying to save it for steel, but there's no point having steel if you've starved to death. So just get this stuff running. I'm going to need to get power out there, which is a little bit more of a problem. I'm probably going to build it around the back over that side, maybe in this corner, or maybe directly out there. Build it close enough that later on when I want to pressurise it I can, but ideally not so close that I can't get through. So it's a bit of a balance to strike there. What else do I need? There's probably not much else I've got here that's going to be useful for this. I will also need to make a computer. Hopefully I've got enough. Actually, I can reuse that one if necessary. As long as I can at least make the motherboard, that would be good. And I know from experience that the satellite dish will need to be in the same place as wherever I do that, because otherwise it's an absolute nightmare of running backwards and forwards. Right, I need one more of these, which is just about coming up. Right, let's see how much. I'm just trying to do this at some speed now. I've only got 23 cable, but until I've sighted it, I don't really know how much I'm going to need. Let's avoid wasting any power. Let's throw that on the floor. I don't need any further complications. I'm not saying that there won't be any, I'm sure there will. I forgot to make the iron sheets to weld up those frames, which is not a good start, is it? Iron sheets, bosh, there's only one iron in there, but there's steel. I didn't realise I actually had 25 left up there, but that still wouldn't have been enough. Right, that is going in there, and it's going in there, and it's going through there. Right, so I need a little bit more. Do. Go. Okay. Just flick that across there. One too many, never mind. Better to have too many than too few. Right, okay, let's go to it. This really is a question of trying to operate as fast as possible here. I don't think there's much chance I'm going to, unless I get extremely lucky with the very first trader I get, be able to get this built and get a trader called down and actually be able to buy some food before I starve, but you never know. Right, so I'm going to build this. Damn, I didn't have a lot of time to plan this either, but I don't want to do something that's going to mess things up later on by putting it too close. Equally, I don't want to put it so far away that it's an absolute nightmare. Maybe there. Oops. Take the top off that hill, I think. Oops, go down there. Okay, just wanted to check that's actually lined up. Right, okay. Let's get this done. Definitely feeling the pressure now. Whoa! Trying to avoid is accidentally detonating the welder fuel. That would be fairly catastrophic. Taking this out, because one thing I do know is that the trade ships can clip into the landscape and blow themselves up, which I really could do without. Tight as it is, but I think that will be okay. Right. Okay, so that's a fiery but flat surface. So that should be suitable to place these on. So I want to put the middle one in there, and I'm going to put it that way round. Then I need, oops, what's coming? You get your chance in a minute. Diagonal right there. Oops. Oh no, they are actually the same both ways round. Okay, that's fine. In that case, you can go there and you can go there. You can go there. You can go there, 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 and we want one of these, which I want to connect. We'll connect it there. I feel like that may not have been the best choice, but anyway, there we are. It is what it is. Right, now I need to. It's going to need to there. So if we can just get away with running cable right into the hab. It's a bit of a quick and dirty solution, but actually at the moment I'll take it. Yeah, that'll do. And then that still gives me space here later on to expand if I need to. You can see I need to still do a fair few things to get that pad up and running, but it's a start. Right, what does this need? Okay, well it turns out that actually just needed cable, so that's now up and running. I need to obviously connect the inside, and I'm out of cable. And then these will need steel sheets, I believe, to complete them. I think it's a welder and steel sheets. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Right, well, let's go do it. Let's get inside. We don't have time to muck about with niceties like pressurising or just got hit in the face with a crate. So I need 9 steel sheets. And I need some cable. Not much cable, to be fair. cable. Okay, that's now connected. Right, oops, that I do not want. Here. That's what I get for leaving crates lying around and not waiting for the airlock to cycle properly. There we go. Time is, well, I was going to say money, but time is health, to be honest, at this point. I'm down to 37%. I think I'm going to be dead before I finish building this thing, but oof. This fuel mix is obviously not quite right. Getting some incomplete combustion in the welder. Anyway, never mind. That's connected, and actually that is functional. So now all I've got to do is to get the satellite dish built and get that computer up and running, but all of that bit is done. Right, okay. Right, so I think in the interest of time, that's coming out of there and going in there. I need a motherboard, a communications motherboard. I need silver, damn it. Have I got silver smelted? No, I'm just going to have to chuck that in and just get it done, aren't I? Don't need much. 3, I think. Right, and I need to set this up somewhere. Which I'm going to have to put inside for now. It's not really ideal. It's kind of bulky and awkward, and there's not much space to put it, but really don't have a lot of time. Don't have a lot of... I'm going to put it over here, which is not somewhere I really wanted it, but choices are definitely limited at this point. Need one more cable. Go, 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 go. And I need iron sheets. Oh, which I've got. Okay. Come on! I know! Don't think I'm going to make it. I think that's enough. I hope that's enough. If it is, I might. Tiny chance of success. That's going to be an absolute pain to use. What do I need? Welding torch. Cable coil. Okay, it's online. Turn it right up. Nebula's necessities. That could work, but I don't know where it is, and it's miles away from the right angle. Okay, let's bring it down. Spin it around. Come on, 17%. Oh, it's going up faster. Probably won't be angled right, but hopefully I can at least get the angle guessed. 58 degrees, not enough power. Okay, so let's go 3 of those. See if that goes faster. It seems to be going pretty quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 14% health, 44 degrees, that's still not enough. Okay, so it's the vertical needs adjusting. Let's go. I want down, down, down. 20 degrees. Just get it close enough. That's going slower. 12% health. Even if... Oh, look at that. Bosh, that was quick. I'm still not close enough. One. Guessing now. I really haven't got time for this. 22 degrees. Interrogate. Come on. Go faster. Go faster. Come on, come on, come on. God. 9% health. Probably going to get down. Get some... Probably won't have food anyway. Well, this is the only chance we've got. Right. Come on. Let's go, go, go. There's no time to waste. If he hasn't got food for sale, I'm dead. If he has got food for sale, I may still be dead. I literally could die faster than I can get inside somewhere safe to eat it. Whoa, it sucked back in. Come on, get out your ship. Hurry it up, hurry it up. Come on, hustle, hustle, hustle. Yes. Please tell me, yes, you've got a cereal bar. I'll buy one. I'll take it right now. Close that. Check back on. 5% health. Come on. This is frantic stuff now. Can I get inside? Can I do this? 4% health. Right, cancel the pressurize. Come on, I've got to get in the greenhouse. I've got to let this at least empty. I can't cycle it any faster. Cancel the pressurize. Open that. Eat something, anything. With 2% health. Look at that. It's a miracle. Okay. Saved by a cereal bar. Wow. That was close. That was very, very close. Okay. Well, there we go. So the answer is you can build a landing pad really, really quickly when you're about to starve to death. Okay, that was good. I'm quite happy with that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode. I thought that would take me 20 minutes. But there we go. Well, I suppose I'm going to start off by refilling this water bottle and making sure I'm properly kitted out. And I guess I'll try and go and find that nickel, maybe? I feel like I don't want to push my luck too much, but on the other hand... Right, let's get in here and drink this. Yeah, I can only to refill the battery, but the rest of the suit is in reasonable condition. Cancel pressurize. Okay, that's that. Put that there. Shut that. I mean, I'm not great, I'm only on 57%, but that's thriving towards fruiting now, and that's also thriving towards fruiting. So I feel like I might have, as long as nothing else goes wrong with this hab, made it. I actually think if that hadn't bugged out the last time or whatever on Earth did happen, that it would have just about been grown in time. But, you know, hey, in the meantime, all good, except I've spent some of my money, but that's fine. I'll maybe even see if he wants to buy anything while he's here. Right, it's getting dark now. It's not the time to go out on a quest, is it? Maybe it's time to make some. Oh, we haven't got enough coal there. I could make a half batch of steel. I don't know how much we're getting through now. It's better. Right. Okay. Turn that off and let it slow down. It's just using power at the moment. Well, okay, now we're in a bit less of a frantic rush. I might go and see what else he's buying and selling. Oh, I forgot to sort my suit battery, didn't I? 13%. Okay, well, I'm not going very far. I'm just going over the top here. Probably wasn't the smartest place to build it, given where the airlock is, but... Right then, what else have you got? I don't really think I need to buy some of these, but... Cereal bar was the one thing I did need, and he had some, so thank you for that. And he doesn't want to buy anything. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought I could recoup some of the money I just spent. I feel like buying a second cereal bar is probably a wise plan. don't want to spend all my money because I really want a seed trader to be able to get some more seeds once I get this up and running, but having some more instant food is probably a smart solution. Okay, I'm going to leave him on the pad for now. Once I've figured out whether or not I'm actually in a better state with the food production, I may well dismiss him in the hopes of getting a better trader. But for now, I think that's a good plan. So we'll chuck that in there. Slightly cheating it through the wall because I can. There we go. Right, that was an overly dramatic rush, but it did get the job done. Right, I'm deeply suspicious of those logic processors and IOs now after what happened earlier. Let's chuck them there. I'd like to just be able to get rid of those emergency suits, but my little pipe accident suggests I probably shouldn't do that just yet until I've got stuff to make a replacement. Okay. Right. So we've got 1 potato seed left, 2 pumpkin, 2 wheat, 3 ferns, which is fine, but it's not really that useful on Europa where oxygen is plentiful, 2 corn and a couple of mushroom. And I forgot that my battery was about to run out, so that was clever. It's not the battery I was looking for, but it was a battery and it got me enough light to be able to find my way over here to this one here. That's better. Right, there we go. Okay. Right, and actually I could also chuck that in the recycler. Okay. Right. I wonder if I've got space. I'm struggling a little bit. I mean, it's quite a big room, but I'm thinking it's not very well laid out at this point due to various unfortunate accidents, including having to quickly chuck a satellite dish up. I'm wondering whether I've got space to move things around enough to put in the tool manufacturing machine. Maybe in that corner there. It's not exactly perfect, is it? Kind of tucked away. I don't need it awfully often, to be fair, but would be useful. I don't need it really yet, but it would still be a useful thing to have. No, okay, I think we'll leave that for now. I'll probably start thinking about expanding out that corner, to be honest. That would be a good next step. And then potentially putting an additional airlock on that side to lead directly to the pad. That would make some sense, but it's going to need quite a few frames, isn't it? So we'd need at least 1 frame to bridge that with an airlock on it. Then we'll need, that's 1, 2 wide, and how long is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, so that needs at least 8, 9 frames. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We haven't got the iron for it, but I might be able to do it if I make them out of steel. Not enough in there now, but there is 25 up there, and I probably could make a half batch of steel. Well, 25, there's 6.5 in there, so that's 31.5, and I'm going to need 16 of it for the frames and another, so I said 9 didn't I, so I'm going to need 18 of it for frames plus another 9 of it, which is just about going to be enough. Reluctant to use all of my steel. You never know what's going to come along. We're suddenly going to need it. Okay, I might see if I can make a half batch. That seems to be holding up okay. We've still got plenty of charge in that battery, so I think I'm going to try and make a half batch. do that, then I'm confident to do a bit of building work. Oh, look at that. I'm nearly up to halfway up my health. Although I seem to have got lung. Why have I got lung damage? I suppose from just ripping my helmet off to eat would have done it. Right, that's got copper in it. That's not very good. Gonna need to increase the temperature on there. Let's eject that copper. Let's throw that in there. Throw that in there, and throw that in there. You can come inside with me. And throw that switch there. Okay. I shall trust that to do its thing. It's reasonably well behaved so far. The copper can go inside, and actually I'm going to grab some more volatiles if I can find some. Not too far from here without taking out my helpful hill. Oh, look at that, perfect. Lovely. There we go. Oof, smash, bash, crash. Right. Let's throw that in there. Reasonably sure it can take 20 at a time. I'm not yet sure if it can take more than that without something going pop. Let's just make sure we've still got... Yeah, they've still got capacity. Okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful pink light. And in fact, now it's up to temperature. That will probably smelt the copper through fairly instantly anyway. I think I've got much else that needs doing that I've got with me out here, but might as well chuck through what we have got. There we go. Turn that off. Good. Okay, at least this is reliable. Let's shut that down. I don't know how much fuel I've got mixed up now. Okay, not huge amounts. Alright, well I guess it just means I need to just double check this is mass backing up in here. No, that's going through nicely. Okay, that's reassuring. Might even risk the other one as well then. Anytime you're ready. Okay. Let's hope I haven't overdone it. Right. Okay, well that's good. So at least I've got 100 steel now. So that gives me confidence to actually build this thing. Did I put it in there? I can't remember. Yes, I did. Right, okay. So let's build up 9 of them. Put the rest of that probably into here. Oh, the power's too low. Cut off. Or something happened. Power must be too much. I've left too many things on. Let's turn that off. Those are full, so we'll turn that off. Guess it's all the various processing and mixing and stuff running over there. Okay, well, plants are still alive, that's a good start. Hopefully this will work. Right, I'll put the iron in there, because it's not much. I think we'll put the other two in here for now. That's 4. 5. Start going out there doing a whole load more welding. I'm just curious to know quite what's going on with the welder fuel actually. Well, there's not much of it left either way. I think it's got too much, yeah, it's got too much hydrogen or too many volatiles in it. So some of that's remaining unburnt and is burning in the atmosphere. Okay, well, it's not ideal, but that'll do. That's 10. I didn't really want 10. Okay, oh, it always surprises me when the sun comes out like that. It's so instant. Right, so I need 20 of these. I'll leave that to do its thing over there. For the switch. Come on. Thank you. Should be fine. Keep it going for a little while. Turn that off. Let that equalize. Good, okay. That's one thing that won't go wrong for a little while. 15, 20, look at that, that was perfect timing. Probably about the first time that's happened this playthrough. Right. Okay, let's go outside. Look, I'm back to 100% health there, look at that. Recovered. My lungs are still a bit knackered, but can't be helped. To move that vent, won't I? That's the only thing. Okay, well. That's actually probably more helpful there. Give me a bit more space to move. Okay. Didn't actually need all 20 because these don't need to be double welded. That one doesn't. Let's do. Whoa! Don't fall through. Right, I think that burning was the result of getting towards the end of the tank and proportions being more problematic. Right, I'm going to have to leave that one until I've rerouted that vent. Okay. Well, that's a start. Do you know what, I might as well just weld that one anyway. I've got the sheet to do it. Just means if I come to expand later, it's already done. Right. I might want to take some of this out. I don't know. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to configure this yet, but my plan generally is door here, yeah, and across here. So this becomes the airlock. It gives me a bit of standing space here. I don't think I could fit a door there if I wanted to anyway. And then all of this is then expandable. Right, but I'm going to need some pipes. Oh dear, that doesn't look good, does it? That is a bit of a waste of some usable hot gas, but there we go. It is what it is, and it has been what it was. It's probably frozen in the pipe, possibly even during the storm, but certainly it's yeah. At some point I will finish that central heating system, but I had slightly higher priority things to do, like not starving to death. Right, let's see if I can get some pipes made. Pipe, 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 pipe. Cool. Right, if I make a reasonable number, I'll just vent it. I might even put a cowl on it and just vent it upwards, actually. That's probably the easiest solution, thinking about it. Oh, there's too many objects to find anything now. I'm just going to put cowl. Right, that'll be fine. Yeah, and then what I can do is just send it vertically upwards and out through the roof. It's not ideal because we're going to have loads of clutter in this room, but close one. Right, okay, so yeah, if I let's do that so it's in the right place. Now if I remove that corner there and I put that corner, whoops, there, and then I go outside and fix that before something blows up. Be jolly nice. Okay, right, so I'm just going to build a big tall chimney because I can. Yeah, it's a bit annoying because obviously I'm going to have equipment in the middle of the room, but we can always move equipment later. In the short term, that solves that problem. It allows me to remove that. And fix that, and that can go there, and let's tidy that up there, and then there we go. Right, that gives me some space to expand, which will be helpful because I've kind of run out of room in there. Now I've got another burst pipe over there, look. Should have saved some pipes for that, shouldn't I? Right, of course it's trying to vent the, yeah. Okay, I'm going to actually take 2 of those, and I'm going to fit one there and one here. I know! Right, hopefully that's at least now going into that tank there. Which it is. Yeah, the CO2 is freezing, that's the problem. I should probably just put a drain on it and just let the CO2 just escape, to be honest. That's probably the simplest solution. I could try and do something fancy and capture it, but honestly it's probably not worth it. we've already got quite a bit of CO2 coming through. I don't feel like we're short of it, put it that way. At the very least, a drain will stop it exploding again. Can always add something more sophisticated later. But first things first, I actually need 2 more pipes now because I didn't fix that. We'll put a liquid drain in. Right, okay, that will stop them exploding. Might have even got enough resources to do that water tank now. Although I've probably got enough water for it, but no. Okay. Yeah, this will do as an interim measure at least. That will stop the freezes in there. I'll just let it drain out, and that can go across there and across there. I mean, this should be hot when it comes through, but clearly it does cool down and freeze. And also we're pressurising it, but that's very cold in there by now, so not so useful. At least that should stop it exploding. Yeah, difficult to know really, because it's an insulated tank. It should be if it's not, but I don't think it is it? It's not, it's just a small tank. I think maybe I didn't have the steel for it. That needs to become an insulated tank. And then retains the heat from the furnace, and then we use the exchanger into a water tank. That's what needs to happen. And then we've got it available for heating. To be honest, heating has not been as much of a problem with all these machines running as frankly I expected it to be. Right, come on, cancel that. We just need to reprogram this to stop waiting for things to pressurise, but it feels like that's bad. Right, so I have got some steel. Got enough steel actually to make 4 a water tank. So what I wanted to do, and also do want to see if I can switch that small tank outside for an insulated one. Let's have a quick look. Tank insulated, yeah, grab that silicon wheel, good actually. Okay, R26, damn it. Close, but not quite enough, unless there happens to be some in there already, which maybe there is. No, there is not. Have I got some silicon somewhere? No. Yes. There we go, right, okay. So let's swap that for a insulated tank. That will hold the heat better. Right, I do want a tool manufacturer. I've got so many pipes. I need to start making some paint so that I can actually be a bit clearer what's what. Otherwise, something tragic's going to happen again. Right, and then the other thing I want is a liquid tank. Liquid tank, not insulated, a regular liquid tank, because I actually want it to lose its heat. I haven't got enough steel in there. I have now. Okay. That's to go outside. How's that coming along? Slowly, but it's coming along. I don't suppose I've got anything like enough to start making mods on these and start to get the more complicated stuff. No, Constantan, which I cannot get until I get some nickel, and until that planet moves. Going on a long outdoor quest to get some seems like a fairly quick route to suicide. Can I get through here? Yes, I can. Oh my goodness, it's getting crowded in there now, isn't it? Right, what to put this? No, I don't want to put it on the ground. I want to put it on this side, and I want to come back one. No, come on, no. Right, okay, that's not going to work. I'm now actually stuck. Right, okay, there we go. Let's try and put it in here. There we go. This height, ground level, please. And that's where I think I'm going to have to put it. Yes, right, okay. I need one liquid pipe. I don't think I've got any spare there, have I? No, right, okay. So let's make that liquid pipe. Moment that's not connected to anything other than the heat exchanger, so there's going to be nothing in it. But the longer term plan is somehow, if I can figure out this spaghetti, to connect it to this water system. I don't know how. Maybe this will need to come out and then lift up a level and run along kind of about here and then drop in there or something. I don't know. I have to figure that out. Maybe I can even take it through the floor if I take some frames out, actually. Should be airtight. Yeah, that could work. That filter's run out. That's not very good, is it? I feel like that's probably an important filter, being it's house oxygen. I think we'd best replace that. I might make 2 of them. And then I need to eat again. And drink. Let's see if I can sort this so I can get the tool manufactory up. Right, okay. That's good, otherwise we'll run out of oxygen in the tank. I know it's not a huge problem where you can just bring more in, but it's still quite nice to keep the system running as designed. Right, let's get that chucked in there. Those are going in there. They're going in there. Right, now where am I possibly going to find space to put this? I think actually I'm going to have to do that extension before I can, so let's worry about that in a minute. Right. Did I reject the contents of this? I don't think I did I? No. Right, let's do that. There we go. It's not a lot, but it's worth having. Oh, get in there. Right, let's go and eat and to drink and to be merry. Go and smell. Soup battery, 28%. Let's fix that. Guess it is minus 32 in that room. I do need to do something about the temperature a bit, to be honest. Oh, that looks suspiciously like some quite decently grown plants. Maybe they have not died. Oh, look, I could actually create edible food. Yes, my first food. Replant one of those, but Maybe we'll cook some rice in the microwave. Seems like a good plan. Yeah, turn that on. What's it going to create? Maybe nothing. I don't think that's going to work. No, actually, you can't cook rice in the microwave. Okay, that's sad. I hope we might get rice pudding out of that. Right, okay, well at least I now know that things are growing. So that is good. I probably should have waited for those to fruit, but that's still a start. Right, that bar is going in there as emergency food because that will last indefinitely. I do want to bring some other seeds in. I'd like some potatoes because potatoes are fastest growing. My lungs are getting massacred in here. That's not very good, is it? It's not very good at all. Didn't think it was that lung unfriendly. Well, there's not much oxygen, but I didn't think it would actually cause lung damage. I just thought it would be not good. Okay, well, worth knowing. Still need to eat, but I'm gonna get the potato seeds. What else should we plant in there, really? Corn takes a really long time to grow, so do pumpkins. But on the other hand, what else am I going to do? It's not like I have a huge range of available seed types, is it? Right, liquid pipe. A few of these, I think, comes next, but in the short term I'm just going to use them to expand the hydroponics. There. Probably not the most efficient way to do this, but there we go. Yeah, actually, do you know what? That's fine. Stop. Too slow. It's left like 0.5. I might as well use it now. Okay. Right. So I turn that off. Yes, I did. Okay, well, it was a bit at the very last minute getting the trader to sell cereal bars to be able to survive, but at least I did manage to get things working. Now this is a bit more of a problem, isn't it? I can put that there. And that will be fine, that will connect to there. I'm going to have to do something with these. Not ideal. I should have saved that 0.5 to make gas pipes. Okay, well... Okay, so short term, I can do this. And I can do... that. Okay, they should all be in range of that grow light. Okay, it'll need some proper sorting out in here. I think now I've got to the stage where there's some degree of stability, and I can actually try and grow things. It will need some sorting out, but that's fine. Where should we put these? Put the pumpkins on the end. Potatoes can go there. That says it's thriving, so it must be happy, so that can go there. And that can be replanted there. And that can be replanted there. Okay. So these should all be fairly fast growing, those will be slow growing. How much nutrition do we get from... I don't even know. Can I eat these directly? I don't know. I'm going to try it. Yes, not a lot of nutrition, but better than none. Okay. Good news is I can dismantle that heater and move it without it causing any major problems. I actually don't even need that memory there, do I? So that could come out. We could put the other heater there. Or I could put it over this side of the room. It doesn't really make any difference. Temperature's the same in the whole room. Okay. A little bit of clipping going on there, but we don't need to see that. I mean, in real life, we'd probably start a fire burning the desk down, but hopefully that won't be a thing. Just thinking if there's a better way to route this cable. It's probably not, actually. Maybe across and up. Move the grow light onto the roof. That would give some more space here. Don't know, needs a bit more thinking about, but I want to definitely get some more plants growing in here. That's not a lot of space. Six hydroponics pods, but it's a step in the right direction. They all seem to be at least vaguely happy now, which is a definite improvement on how things were earlier. Right. Got anything in here that we... No. Yeah, so I may have to eat that cereal bar. Well, I think I almost certainly will. Oh, something's creaking ominously, isn't it? What is that? Something about to explode. Right, I'm going to have to go and try and figure out where that is now, aren't I? There was a sort of dull thud just as we hit vacuum, and I don't know if that was something popping at just the moment where I wouldn't have heard it. Could be. I don't hear creaking anymore, which isn't actually a good sign. I think I'm going to have to go and do an outside inspection, honestly. Install this tank while I'm out there, preferably before it gets too dark to see. I could hear it over this end. This is the obvious place to be looking, but don't see anything ruptured. Maybe I got away with it. I don't know. I'm deeply suspicious. I feel like there's a lot of particle movement inside the hab, but I think that's the normal flow of air between the input and output vents. Don't know. Okay, well, I guess in the meantime, let's what's actually in there? It's a mix of stuff, yeah, nothing particularly meaningful. It's not going to lose any sleep over. Should have just pushed it back into the pipe, but just in case it hadn't. Right, okay, that's that. I mean, really, these should all be insulated pipes as well, which at some point I will upgrade to. Obviously, that's a bit of an investment. But I think now, if I were to flick that on and tell it to make some solder or something. It's just venting. You can at least light, come on. Give me some heat in there. Thank you. Turn off. And that should be venting down. Yep, okay, good. Right, so what we should have is some heat in here now. 700 degrees. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted to see. So that's going into that heat exchanger as well. Then it's a question of actually feeding that heat exchanger with some water. Which is the next thing I need to figure out how to do, to be honest. So I think I might try to do that and then probably call it a day there. Reasonably successful day, managed to grow the first crops finally, and got the trader up and running, so that's all quite good, and laid the groundwork for some expansion, so not too bad for a day's work. If I can hook this up as well, that would be really good, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure out. I might have to run it along the ceiling actually. I can't really see how else I'm going to do it. I think that's probably the most pragmatic solution. There's a hell of a mess in here. Never mind. Say that, but I can't actually make it. Put the pipe in the right place. There we go. Right, okay, we're going to need more iron. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to run it up there and then along this beam here and drop it down. And I'm going to want that, yeah, that way round. That's probably the easiest way. Okay, right. 25 stack, there it is. Right, let's smelt some iron. That's actually probably enough. Okay, right, so that should be more than, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think once I've done that expansion, I'm going to have to do a bit of a serious reroute and tidy up of pipework in here. Right, I will need more, but since I don't know how many more yet, I'll stop there and try to see if I can figure this out. Ah, wrong way. Should have realised, really. Hopefully this will count as in, not out. Oh. Okay, yeah, probably about another dozen. If I had to guess, slightly less, maybe slightly more. Right, let's try that. I said a dozen, let's have a dozen. Right. Probably that's going to be the easiest place to lift it. Can't do it there, no. But I could do this. It's a bit janky, but there we go, up there. Oh, come on, you had it and then you took it away from me cruelly. That. 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 Oh, look at that. That was a very good guess. I'm a one short. Because that is coming out of there and going in there. Oh, now. I was going to make that a one way to stop the hot water getting back into the drinking supplies. Just thinking about whether that's the best solution. Traps a lot of my water over there. Maybe I'll make it a manual valve so I can... No, I need to do something to separate the two, don't I? Okay, let's do that. Okay, and then now I wonder whether I should be able to take that one out. And then, yeah, because that's a 3-pipe construction. Construct that one, 5-way. Boom. Okay. Right, that should be starting to get some water across into here now. Which at the moment is getting very cold. That's not good, that's not what I expected. I expected it to be getting hot. It's got a heat exchanger connected to it. Why is it getting colder, not hotter? Suggests that what's in here is cold. Didn't expect it to have cooled down that quickly, but maybe it has. No, that's hot. So that should be going across that heat exchanger and dumping heat into there to equalise these two tanks, unless it's counting as outside and that's messed it all up, which is possible. It's at 166 degrees. I mean, this does need to become insulated at some point, but it's at 166 degrees. I really did expect that that would be heating the water, not cooling the water. Unless that's just the fact that it's expanding into that much space and it's cold in the hab, or it's counting the pipes along the roof as being outdoors. That is a possibility. That would have that effect, wouldn't it? Wow, it's getting very complicated to get in here. This really needs to be restructured. Oh, it's going up again now. Okay, well, I don't know. I feel like that should be Okay, it is going up actually. So okay, so it's drawing heat out of the hot gas. Good. Okay. Do I have any spare pipe radiators? I don't think I do. Do I? No. Okay, that's the next thing to do to make that more efficient. Then is pipe radiators, which I can frankly put on this bit to dump heat, because that should be the same temperature as the tank. Yes. I mean, 1 degree C is hardly hot, but on the other hand, it's minus 33 in here. So that should help. Gonna have to go and eat again in a minute, and then I think that's getting towards the end of an episode. But let's. I need the gold. Have I got gold? That's another thing I need. I've got some in there. I've got 6. I'm not going to use it. Oh no, wait. I've got 2 in there. Have that. Go on, if that's enough to make one, you can make one. Yes, it's enough to make exactly one. Right. So we'll pop that on there. That should improve the efficiency and basically dump the heat, which there's not a lot of, but there is a bit of heat from there into the room. So what I think we've created is a bit of a heat pump. It's not exactly the best designed one. I could be using the condenser or evaporator, but I have to figure out which way round I'd want to do that. But it's a fairly crude heat pump, but it should be a heat pump because it should be taking some of the very hot gas that's come out of the furnace. It should be transferring its heat into that water, and then through that radiator transferring some of the heat into the room, so that ultimately we should be warming this room up. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping it will slowly make a difference in here. I don't need it to be hot in here. It's not my main, it's not going to be a shirt sleeves environment. It's it'd just be nice if it was not quite so cold, so that the batteries in my suit and stuff lasted a bit longer when I'm working inside. But we'll get to that. We'll do some major improvements in this area over the next little while. And now the greenhouse is stable, I will probably extend that area at some point. And I still haven't forgotten my plans that over that way, or maybe even in that back corner behind all these tanks, I'm going to build a deep core miner and have a bit of a mining platform that will save me having to go out and do stuff. But that's about 20 steps down the line. Once the planet moves and the sun move enough that I get a bit of a better day length, I can go and try and find that nickel. But again, that is not happening now. So I think that's probably about a sensible length for an episode. Otherwise I shall end up starting something else. You can possibly also hear my voice is about to give out. So I think we will stop there. I think it was too much excitement early in the episode when I was trying to build the landing pad, and I think I've just worn it out. But anyway, we will. Yes, it's still alive, and it says thriving. That's a happy thing. Right, so I am going to. I think I'm going to eat the cereal bar. Honestly. I might even take that tablet, fix my lungs, since I've got ambitions of this guy not being dead. Let's do it. Close that, shut that. There we go. And let's drink some water. Okay, there we go. He's got nothing to complain about. Listen, there's no sound of whinging in the background. Oh, gets me every time, that ice. I hear it clonk in, I turn around and it's already gone. That's good though, it's working. I mean, it's working a little bit too well, arguably, that the atmosphere in here is getting a bit too much CO2. It's clearly no longer breathable, but that's fine. I can expand the space in here, and it's not like we're short of oxygen on Europa, so that's fine. I think that's definitely a job for not too far away. But anyway, in the meantime, I think that's about all we have got time for this time. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I certainly found at least the first 20 minutes or so dramatically exciting, but we got a landing pad built, so that's great. We can do trading in future. Got some plants alive, actually managed to grow some food. Second planting is in. Expanded slightly the hydroponics here, and also put in various other upgrades and improvements, a bit more space for us to expand into, and connected up that what will become a effectively central heating system, a heat pump into the main room. So I think that's all good progress. Definitely need to sort out the pipe spaghetti in a future episode, but not today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you are watching these and you've got this far, really there's no excuse not to subscribe at this point, to be honest. Let's be honest, you're up to part 16 on this playthrough. If you're still watching at the hour-long end of, or more than hour-long end of part 16, you've watched like 20 hours, you may as well just subscribe. So just do it. If you know anyone that has trouble sleeping, you may also encourage them to subscribe. They might find it useful, and good cure for insomnia. But no, in seriousness, I hope you've enjoyed that playthrough. I feel like we're getting to grips with Europa, and look forward to doing some more fancy stuff next time. But definitely making some progress. So I hope to see you on the next episode.